Alright, Shalom Akah. Yabarakatah Bashem Yahushua. Giving all praises to the Abanawa Yahweh Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua. On this video right here, I want to get into, it's for the natural pharmacy. I'm going to give a few ways off of this site called everydayroots.com of how to deal with heartburn and acid reflux or reflux. That's what it says. But one way is, let me get to it. It says a spoon full of baking soda. It says a spoonful of baking soda, bicarbonate, or a teaspoonful to be exact, can help put an end to the gnawing burning sensation of heartburn caused by acid reflux. So that's reflux from what it's saying is what causes heartburn. It says baking soda, as sodium bicarbonate is more commonly known, can help your reflux in turn help your heartburn because it is a base substance. It has a pH higher than 7.0 and therefore neutralizes stomach acid. Neutralizing the stomach acid means that if/when your LES decides to be lazy and acid comes up your throat, you don't get burned. It says half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of baking soda and a glass of water. So that can help the heartburn and acid reflux. And also there, let's see. This one is saying get more acid. It says, when you have acid burning your esophagus, it seems quite counterintuitive to ingest even more acid. In many cases, though, acid reflux is caused by having not enough acid in your stomach. So it said it may be caused from not having enough acid in your stomach, which means you need to get some. So it says get more acid. It says acid reflux is can be caused by not having enough acid in your stomach rather than having too much. As over-the-counter or prescription acid blockers imply, although that can be the case among other factors, it is the acid itself that tells the lower esophageal sphincter to tighten and close off. If you don't produce enough acid, your LES is going to think it's no big deal to loosen up for a bit. Then, of course, you get a reflux of acid into your esophagus. If you think that this may be your case, try drinking some pure, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar to see if this prevents your reflux or it cuts it off. It says tea, 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar and 6 to 8 ounces of fresh water. Let me see. It says eat a banana or apple. Bananas contains natural acids that can act as a buffer against acid reflux. If you want to try out the simplest home remedies for heartburn, first try letting a few bananas ripen up nicely and eating one every day. Another option is to try an apple a day. Slice one up and eat it a couple of hours before bedtime to relieve or prevent discomfort. Okay, so we got apples, apple cider vinegar, and baking soda. Another thing is it says make ginger root tea, or sometimes, I know it's hard on you, but I just, peel the outer layer of ginger root and just bite it. I'll just eat it like that. But it might be too harsh for some people's stomachs, so that's why they're saying make the tea. Ginger root can help ease up a number of stomach woes, from nausea to acid reflux. Sipping a cup of fresh tea about 20 minutes before a meal can help calm down your tummy and act as an acid buffer. You need 3/4 size slice of ginger root, 2 cups of water. And what you can do, I guess they just saying, it says slice up 3/4 size pieces of ginger root and simmer gently in 2 cups of water. Cover it for 30 minutes. Okay. So pretty much you just boil it like a tea bag in there for a few minutes. Then have you a cup of tea. Avoid tight-fitting clothes. Things that clench tightly around your waist or middle can worsen heartburn. It also says smoking and alcohol equals heart on fire. So, yeah, remember that. All that's smoking and drinking together. Shouldn't be smoking anyway. It says maintain healthy weight, right? Being overweight increases your risk of GERD, and you're going to suffer from occasional heartburn a lot more as well. Mustard, it says mustard is an alkaline food that is full of minerals and contains a weak acid in the form of vinegar. Consuming mustard straight, while it may make you grimace at first, may ultimately end up making you smile because of its alkaline properties. It will help neutralize the acid that may come creeping up your throat and therefore may neutralize the pain of acid reflux. It says snack on almonds, a natural remedy for heartburn from Reader's Digest. Eat some almonds after every meal, every snack, every time you indigest something. Basically, try to track down organic almonds if possible. These tasty nuts do something to seemingly neutralize the juices in your stomach, relieving and preventing some instances of heartburn. It says there are no needs to eat more than 3 to 4 almonds after a meal, unless, of course, you want too much or on some more. Unless you want too much on some more, but keep in mind that in excess some people have found that almonds trigger heartburn. So eating to everything in moderation, you know, um, kind of like how they help tension headaches, but can trigger migraines, right? So everything in moderation, right? A cup of chamomile tea, having a spot of chamomile tea about a half hour before you plan on going to sleep can reduce inflammation in your stomach and possibly balance out the acidity levels as well. Now, this is something interesting, right? Okay, it's saying that stomach acid, that the acid reflux is inflammation. And one of the curses on Yasha Allah is inflammation. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we deal with the heartburn and the arthritis, and that's just a side point, arthritis and asthma and all of that is inflammation, right? But yeah, that's just a few things I want to bring out on. So I'm up here looking, got the camera on close. But that's just a few things that can help with inflammation. I want to bring something out. I want to try to bring things out, not just edifying about the scriptures, but things that can help us on a day-to-day too as well, because the Most High said that He gave us every, uh, you know, let me get it right quick. But pretty much every green herb for food, it's good for food, good for meat, and He also gave us these natural things, like everything that they make these medicines out of, or they try to, concoct up in these labs or whatever. The Most High gave us those things naturally. So, I know some people like, oh, it'll be easier and it'll take less time if I go get this and that. But even though that may be the case, it's just hurting you more in the end because it's not natural. It's something they made up in a lab, and it's ultimately just going to lead you back to going to get it again and again and again, when all you have to do is change your diet and the way you eat, and you can avoid a lot of those things. So with that, I'll say shalom.